Scientists could only tell us one thing, something we already knew. It was massive, thousands of kilometers across. It covered more than half of the full moon, easily seen by our naked, tiny eyes. It looked human. Brown iris that dilated during the day, black pupil, so dark that it made the night sky glisten. We had no idea what it was or how it came to be. The fear it sparked in us was primal. It was the same feeling our ancestors must have felt when they still lived in the plains. The fear they knew when a predator had set its gaze upon them. The only difference between us and our ancestors, however, was that we had nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. That fierce gaze, the penetrating glare that injected us all with sacrilegious fear, came from the heavens themselves. Inescapable. There was nothing to do. It followed us at night, but during the day was worse. Sometimes you could still see it and follow it in the sky, but on the days when you couldn't, then no one wanted to move. Seeing the predator watch you is one thing, but knowing it's still out there, still watching, but knowing that you can't find it, that was the worst. People talked in whispers. They stuck to the shadows, as if doing any of that would settle their unease. Even though NASA launched probes only days after it first appeared, no good came of it. Nothing was discovered, because by the time most of the probes landed, the unthinkable had happened. The eye had vanished. It was as if it had never existed. The moon returned to how it had been before. Irregular, barren, lifeless. The only evidence that the eye had ever existed were the pictures and videos we had all taken. Remnants of an awful nightmare that nobody could forget. One of the few things, like creation, that we couldn't explain. It was nice when we thought it was over. I know most had hoped it was. Even when the eye had been gone for months, there were still many people who wondered if it would, or even could, ever happen again. After all, one could have ever imagined it would ever have happened to begin with. The eye didn't return, but I think I would have preferred if it did. Because now, sitting there in the moonlit sky, a mouth stretches from pole to pole. It is smiling at us.